Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking ATS today. As you can see in front of you, the infamous rudimentary truck. How's everyone doing? No, we're not late. You guys are just super early. Thanks for joining. How's everyone doing? Guys, enjoying Zeemods sounds? We'll do more of that today. CAT C15 6NZ sounds finally released. And we'll talk more about it. We'll get some more insights from some people who know more about it, maybe how it sounds like. Try to find the little intricacies of each and every interior and exterior sound. We'll have plenty of time to scrutinize it a bit more today. So thanks for joining. Who do we have in chat? We have Patrick, first one. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Ark. Glad you're enjoying the sounds as well. Doing good, Hasib. Alex, glad you are early today. How's it going? Busy stuff. Hey, Kamaste. Didn't like the shifter sounds. Oh, the rattling. Oh, interesting. I liked it. Very nice change. But you can change it. You can mute it out, although you'll have to know a bit of modding. Because it's great to hear that this time around, Zeemod released an open definition file for it. So you can retrofit it for other trucks. You can tweak it for trucks that you own. And change up some of the sounds. Combine the interior and exterior as you like. But yes, needs a bit of modding. It really depends how bad you want it. If you're willing to learn those basics. Well, not really basics for some people. It can get quite complex depending on your background. Hey, drive safely. Thanks for joining, man. How are you? Have you heard Zeemod sounds yet? Don't worry. We'll hear more of that today for sure. Fuel! Hey, Rizlag. Oh, sorry, Jack Spanner. How's it going, man? Happy to finally retire, Rizlag. Let me go and start up the game. What the heck is updating ticket? Okay, as long as it starts up. Game upgraded to a newer version. Does anyone know what the update is about? We got a new 141 experimental beta update just a few hours ago, I think. Yeah. Pushed an update, few minutes, which will bring custom exterior suspension sounds. Ooh. Well, we'll have to check that out. I'll double check. Let me quit the game first. Let's make sure that we have that. I did get it. Time completed 8:02 AM. So 3 minutes ago. Workshop content 19.4 MB. Sounds about right for the sound fixes mod. Thanks, drive safely. Thanks for the heads up. We'll go and keep our eyes open, our ears open rather, for that particular change. And I'm sure you'll help us navigate that along. Unsub. Okay, let's get that back in. Hey Marty, how are you doing, man? Glad you could join. Sorry if I missed some folks. ATL, thanks for joining. Those Clumsy on at all. Be honest, guys. Be honest. You miss the guy, don't you? Yeah, me, I miss him. Never the same. Not the same anymore. Alright, let's go to the mod manager. Let's have a look at what we have today. Now we are in 141 beta, experimental beta. So we have a lot of sounds, a lot of mods that are not compatible, unfortunately. So we have, for example, the increased delivery time not compatible, the realistic rain, because these are mod dependent. The C15, no problem. We have a newer version, so I haven't had that active yet. So let's just put that there. Why do I have two of these? Oh, this is the open definition pack. I didn't really have any changes for this, but let's just put that there. And of course, I want the air fresheners. We'll change that later. I also want to update or add the, what was that trailer? Alex Benson dump. Oh, it's incompatible with 141. Ah, interesting. Okay, so it has to be probably a manual download instead of the Steam Workshop version. Not seeing any red. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, exactly. That growl when you start in first gear. When I first heard it, I thought the gear was grinding. I thought I entered into a wrong gear. But apparently that growl is a feature. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, that level of detail. Alright, anyway, let's load it up and let's see. Keep your eyes closed. Keep it when he opens the console. A paid version of that trailer. Oh, so that's not the same as the one from Overfloater? Or is that also from Overfloater but it's paid? Don't see any red dots at all. At all. All compatible. Love the new Zeemods sounds. Love how it sounds in the tunnel. Oh yeah. 3 times the bass if that can get any more bassy. Declan Osborne. Ah, I see, I see. So completely different mod. No worries. Oh my goodness, I got a bit disoriented with how this looks. Did they change the layout again? Or did they just... weren't there like dividers before? Sissel would need to update his flat UI then, I imagine. That's cool, that's cool. We can do some heavy loads today just to change it up a bit. To check out some of the new cargo. I think there have been some updates with a different cargo, like what we did in the recent video, the Zeemod Spotlight. The, what would we haul there? Some kind of big machine. That's a technical term. Yes. Enjoy, Jack. What a troll. Yeah, rudimentary, exactly. I don't want to do a special transport, but I want to take a heavy load if possible, although I don't think we will be, yeah, I don't think we're that lucky. Anyway, let's take route length as a factor. Tub grinder. That looks pretty interesting. I think we've carried that before. Going south to Oregon. I do want to go to California, to the new area here, to check it out more, and we'll pass by Washington and Oregon along the way. Oh my goodness, there's a boat. Shall we get the boat? Yes, we're getting the boat. Face your fears. Going to Barstow. That's confirmed. You're melting. Oh yeah, it's still pretty hot in here. Why is that trailer still there? That's what we delivered. What's that called again, guys? But, you know... Oh, look at that! The experimental beta sign above has an even bigger name now. You can't miss it anymore. 141028S. Cool. Anyway, let's get to the main event. Jon Ruda W900 with Zeemods CAT C15. Now, I lowered the engine volume a bit. You guys let me know if this is enough or you want it louder, okay? Anyway, here we go. Mexican boat. Rerouting along the coast. Oh yes, that's a good point. That's what I wanted to do, because that's what we haven't explored yet before. So how is that in terms of volume? A bit too soft? Let's reroute while I wait for your comments. Please remind me again after we've picked up the job, but the one south of Eureka, this one. Ah, perfect. Yes, that looks perfect right there. And I do want to pass by one of the new agricultural zones here to this guy right here. Yeah, and it looks like there's a viewpoint there as well. I'm not sure if this road is exactly new. Probably haven't just explored it before. It might be newer. You know, I imagine it's new because there's an agricultural check there, kind of thing. All right. Doing good. All right, everything in the green. That one is what Gamasted doesn't like. The shifting sounds. I kind of like it. Let's turn off the engine. Hear a bit more listen here. Oh, and by the way, Max pointed out to me, apparently this is not the first set of sounds which has the additional sound when starting the engine. He pointed out that his OM470 sounds has it as well. It's just that his truck has, the Actros has a button for a starter. So no clinging keys, but there is a button sound at least. Just to be perfectly accurate, because I mentioned in the previous video that this is the first time I've heard something that goes along with the starter engine. And this is what I mean. The keys clinging, dangling, or jiggling, or however you call it. What's also cool is because now that he has created and released an open definition file, is even if you change the engine, let's say you get tired of the CAT C15, you want to go back to the DD, Detroit Diesel, you can still have all these switches because he opened the definition file. So it will be possible to retain all these custom sounds and have a different engine set entirely. We haven't had many interior sound modifications for ATS before, so that's a very welcome sight. I heard something about different sounds as well when you run out of fuel, things like that. When you run out of fuel and you try to start the engine, something along those lines. Make it a little bit higher. The sounds, I can do that. Don't let Jack hear you say that. How are you doing, NL? Glad you made it. It's currently summer break, right? If I remember correctly, based on Rohan. Yeah, I think we'll need it louder. Maybe I can max it out for now and then we can tone it down later. Once we stop here, I'll adjust it. I think it does seem a bit soft. The interior sounds I think are okay, but the engine itself is a bit too muted. Yar. Is that a Head and Shoulders ad? Yeah, for sure. One sec guys, let me just reverse in here. And then let's, because I saw the boat already, we just have to go back here to pick it up. Sign the papers and everything. Where's the infamous boat? There it is. 7 tons. Let's do it. But let's change the audio. Let's max out the audio. So what Zeemod recommends is actually maxing out everything. Not only these guys, but also these guys. Yeah, and I think even the master volume here recommends maxing out, but it might be too much already. So let's leave it there for now. Yeah. Good. Summer break has begun. Great to hear. You know what I realized? I actually haven't tried it yet with Windows down. I was rewatching the video from yesterday and I realized when I was planning to lower the windows, I got stuck in some kind of monologue and I eventually forgot to lower the windows totally. You guys noticed that in the video yesterday. So here we are today, making up for it. Oh, that sounds so good. Beautiful. Bassiest sounds ever. And that grind, the beginning, and the lower revs. That growling. What I don't like is apparently Zeemod has brought back the gear grinding sounds. So let's hear if it is indeed there. It's a very different sound from the default. I like it actually. I like it. It does sound like you're struggling to put this thing in gear. Quite nice. Please note I did not suggest this boat. What is that called? The subliminal advertising. I think you did some sort of magic with that, Alex. At the end of the day, I think we still blame you. Let's see how that gear grinding would sound like in a real environment while we're driving and we're trying to float gears and miss one gear or something. Yeah, the gear grinding actually sounds good. I like it. I just didn't like the default one. This one, it feels like there's a struggle, but it's not like error, like not like that. Just try harder. That makes sense. Look at that. One try. It looks like the flags also fit quite well. If only we could have mods in here, huh? That would have been great. Do convoys, do the same boat job for everyone who's joining. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Now we'll have the pleasure to throw this out the sea, the coast. Alright, let's reroute. Do you guys want to go via the I-5 here, southbound, or do you want a coastal route all throughout? We can stay on the I-5, I think, and then just branch out here, right? And from there, Eureka South, that's the new road between Eureka and Ukiah. And then from there, we can stay on the route here or go back to the interstate. That might actually work. Bit of balance. Yeah? Grind it till you find it. Yeah. That actually sounds good. Close. This is Clumsy here. Who's excited for E3? Oh, what's up? When is it going to be? I haven't heard anything about it. Stage 3 engine brake. I really should try that out. Because I am not sure what the fuss is about. I thought an engine brake would, with the on and off for the engine brake, I would have assumed it would be loud enough. Because that, I assume if you turn it on, that's the strongest level, isn't it? Anyway, let's try it out. So let's give it a chance. Increase and decrease. Remove that from the retarder. Put that on the engine brake. And we'll see if there's a difference. Is that the engine rumbling? Why? Is that like a compressor maybe? Nice. Hey, Mrs. Clumsy, thanks guys. The road between Eureka and Reading is new as well. Eureka and Reading. Eureka and Reading. Oh, this guy. Ah, tricky. Yeah. Might have to explore that next time because we can only choose one. I think the one going to Ukiah would be better. Right, off we go. This is my favorite part, where you have the super bassy part, but you also have the, how do you call it? What's the technical term for it, guys? The grinding, the growling. Because that's what I mainly like from the Detroit diesel engine, that it always growls. It's so rough, like it's guttural or something, whatever the term is. And in these lower revs, you have that perfect combination. I do like the gear shifting sound. Doesn't it sound more realistic? Let's see. Now we don't have steerable axles here, I imagine. Because that's a European thing. Okay, good. But we do have to give enough space for this guy. driving with windows open is actually a lot better, I think. We'll compare it later, okay? But maybe with lower speeds, lowered windows is better. Thank goodness Mrs. Clumsy went inside already, went to the other room. So she can't hear that suggestion anymore because she might actually oblige. Train! Even the brakes are good. Rattling, yes, exactly. So many things happening in the sound department. I'm trying to decipher them all. Not getting much success, but enjoying every second of it. Hope you guys are as well. Rattle emote is needed now, I know, right? Maybe you guys can find something that's close enough in the default emotes here in Twitch. That one, that rattle. Oh, actually got goosebumps as I heard it. That guy got in the way. Oh, the horn. I haven't tried the horn. I'm not a very... Nope, I won't say it. I'm not a guy who likes to toot his horn so much. Literally and figuratively. But let's try, for the sake of science. It might get loud though. Second. Oh, nice! That's the normal horn and the air horn. I don't have an air horn apparently, but that is great enough. Oh, the next crappy AI that cuts me. Will really hear it. He'll see how much of a horn enthusiast I am. Is that a better term? A horn enthusiast. Unfortunately not, Tom. Mod's still not compatible with Convoys. Yeah, it seems like it will scare the AI out of the way. Thanks for pointing it out. Sorry, I'm keeping quiet because I hear a lot of sounds which I cannot distinguish. Can you guys help me out? Which is which? There's a turbo whistle, there's like a... I don't know, is there a compressor kind of thing as well? I did get... So, in the video I posted yesterday, most of the comments have been super positive, like 99.9% maybe. But there was one that's still positive, but had a constructive feedback. They said there was something missing. Oi! Turn right on red? Aren't we in the US? Yeah, Bellingham. Oh, I don't have retarder. I don't use retarders in the US. Unless that's a thing. You can change it later if needed. Now it's getting loud. I think I'll have to move up my windows. Now we get that muted sound. And now I'll try to float the gears. Man, that bass, huh? Ah, no gear grinding there. At least not yet. Of course. Of course. But that's as good excuse as any to try out the jake brake. Why is that not working? Ah. So the engine brake toggle works hand in hand with the stage. It's not an either or. I thought with the engine brake you turn it either on, full or off, but apparently the engine brake toggle is just an on and off, and then furthermore you can increase the stages. I see. So that's first level, second, third. Nice. But you have to turn it on first. Interesting. Okay, I should include that in my mapping now moving forward then. Makes sense. Float every gear in sequential. That works. Geargasm all the way. Let's hear that again with open windows as we speed up here. Yes, I will use that horn. Oh, perfect floating. That satisfying gear shifting sound actually is a good motivation to float correctly. When you like kind of hear that slot in place, that one sounds very good. The gear grinded there a bit. Thankfully it was not long enough. I see what you mean now, Hasib. So they're not exclusive, they're actually complementary. The engine brake toggle and the stages of the engine brake. Nice. Let's turn on our lights here. FPS will suffer a bit because of the lights syndrome. There we go, keep it at 60. N14 also has 3 stages in the engine brake. Ah, I see. Are we lagging? You guys let me know if we're lagging, okay? The preview is lagging, but I hope the stream isn't. The gameplay is perfectly fine. Hope it's the same for you guys. It's great to get it in the slot at the right. What is the stream turning into? No comment. Also, it seems like it got dark pretty fast. My face, at least. I'll have to adjust the lights a bit there. Oh, sorry. All over the place. That's good enough, I think. Let's adjust later if necessary. Okay, get that back in. The FPS loss is worth it for the experience of the truck. Yeah, true. Agree. No, Hasib, I don't. I don't use retarders for US trucks. But feel free to correct me if US trucks have retarders, because from what I heard, they all use engine brakes, Jake brakes for the most part. You can use the joystick up and down for sequential gears. Use it for the handbrake. Which one is this? The side panel, you mean? Oh, sorry. Let's stay in lane, guys. Be a bit more focus in driving. Engine retarders are available for manual truck in the US. Ah, interesting. So they are still used. So how are they? Would you know when they are used as compared to when the Jake brakes are used? Because I think they serve similar purposes, right? For slowing down the truck. Would there be a scenario where one is used versus the other? Because usually I just simplify it and I do for European trucks retarder and engine brake, but mostly retarder. But US trucks I just stick to engine brake. Side panel. Good. We haven't taken a photo yet. Let's take one here. Oh Oh, and yes, let us utilize that new feature in 141 where we can actually change the time of day in the skies. Hey Panda, glad you made it just in time. We just got on the road. Enjoying this combo. Should get some tips from Panda. He's a great photographer. Always the best angles. Let's change the time of day. Oh, that's so good. That's so much easier now, this isn't it? Zoom in a bit more there. Highlight a bit more of the boat. What time do we want? That looks good. The reflections look nice there. One overview shot maybe. But are very rare, not worth the expense in maintenance. Ah, I see, okay. So normally it's still just Jake brake all the way. Okay, let's stick with that then. One more, sorry. Okay. A boat painted in colors of the Mexican flag. That one I'll immediately throw away. Boat. What's that guy carrying? Oh, it's a Love's trailer, a Love's tanker. No music needed here. Turn that off. Thank you. Passing through Seattle. Nobody here uses the retarder, not necessary. Yeah, Jake brake all the way. When are we getting into some downhill action here? Come on. Throw that Mexican boat off a cliff. Exactly. Exactly. Or off a lake. Would be more poetic. Revenge. Sure hope not, Panda. I sure hope not. Cat Saver sound. It has a custom sound that Zeemod recorded as well. Yeah, that might be a good experiment, huh? Even though I probably won't use it most of the time. It would be nice to hear. So let's see. 1 second. Stop by here and then let's try and look for a mechanic on the way. Of course, you want the loudest. That's more like it. Incompatible. Yes. I haven't even tried downloading the 141 experimental beta. Not having mods in ATS2 is, I think, a bit too much. Lost the gear, guys. Try that again. There we go. Floating like a pro. Has anyone tried ATS2 141 yet? I'm a bit more reserved about that. I feel a bit more comfortable removing mods in ATS, but in ATS2 not so much. At least not yet. Let's have a look at the mechanic thing. Let's indulge. And I think I just missed my turn because there's one there. If we can still make it, let's see. Evasive maneuvers. That's just in the nick of time, that turn. Too much engine braking. We actually almost almost hung off a cliff there. Already tried ATS to 141. Ah, nice. Second gear is laying on the ground behind you. Yeah, exactly. Isn't it just painful? That one. You don't want to stay away from that sound as much as possible. It's a harsh punishment for missing a gear. But it's perfect. The shifting gear sound is perfect because you kind of get that cadence locked in because of the sounds. So when you hear it, you can time it yourself. What they say, right, is you can actually use the Addams Family theme song as a good cadence marker. Something like that. And with the shifting sounds, that becomes more apparent. Let's try it. Dang it. I think I fell for that one. No. Let me do a case in point here. And then I missed the gear. No, because it's downhill. 1 second, give me a chance. Okay. Right? Perfect. Oh, I missed the turn. Dang it. The Clumsy family, exactly. You're sticking with 141. Nice. Do you have mods in there? Or are you brave enough to go vanilla for now? That sound is the audio equivalent of the red in your mod order. What? You mean that one? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with it. Vanilla first. How is it so far? Come on. Can I not even make that turn? There you go. Good. What did we want? We want to shift. We want to change the transmission to something with a retarder as requested. That one. Okay. The only thing is I don't have a space anymore for retarder keys. 1 sec. Okay, so let's map something. What can I use? Keys and buttons. We have the engine brake. We don't have retarder. Oh, we do have this one. Okay, so it's the semicolon and the whatever that is, single quote. Okay, increase, decrease. It's a bit weird, but okay. Let's try it later. A few mods aren't compatible. Yeah, 141 doesn't seem that harsh with mods at the moment, right? Thankfully. How's the boat doing? Too bad it hasn't tipped over yet. Interesting thing is how we would get a route out here. We'll have to loop around there, I guess. It's named a retarder because it retards. It slows down. It arrests the speed. This is also why in the Airbus you have that call out when you land. Like 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. So you have to like arrest the descent. You can hear the switch sounds now. Oh, that one. Nice. How about the retarder itself? The humming of the retarder, is it also custom? I wish that sound was added for like a Jake brake on and off. Because I remember with Max's sounds, he has like when you toggle the engine brake on, you can actually hear it, a button or a switch being toggled. So technically it should be possible. But I don't think Zeemod did that for the engine brake here. I do like that addition with Max's set. Just don't hit that guy. I think I'll hit that guy. You would have plenty of fun. Can't argue with that. That's true, that's true. Now we do have to find a rest area. I would have preferred this one, but oh, wait a minute. I could have gone there. Well, too late now. Let's find a different one. This truck has a very bad turning radius though, doesn't it? I always overestimate its capacity to turn. Probably because of that longer chassis. Yeah. Starter switch. Yeah, very nice. That one. Maybe I can tweak the open definition file and add that sound to the engine brake toggle. Probably won't be exactly realistic, but having some switch there would be better than nothing. Switch sound there. For you guys personally, when you're driving a US truck or even a European truck, do you guys always have the Jake brake on like that? Or do you also toggle it on and off? Because personally, I don't like it when I'm accelerating, then I let go of the gas, and then that sound, it kind of puts me off. I only like hearing the Jake brake when I really want to slow down, not when I'm in the middle of shifting up. So I turn it off when I'm shifting up, and then turn it on when I'm slowing down. Like this one. Now that sounds good. Yeah, exactly, Tom. No sarcasm in my comment either. That was as serious as it gets. So hope that helped. How do we enter here? Okay, I think this is one way. It's a trailer. The boat on that trailer makes trucks turn like boats. Kind of a drift, huh? Let's lower the windows here. So the rest area is actually over there. Ah, okay. We always use the engine brake manually. Yeah, same here. Toggle it on and off as well. I see. Thanks, Alex. Shows you the level of experience with Alex in this game. Thanks for the heads up. I always miss that. I never learn. Rattling galore. Can I hit that guy? Let's occupy both spaces. Why not? Increase the accelerator pedal dead zone a bit and it goes away. Right, let's rest it up. It's always in a dead zone. Oh, and it's raining. Too bad we don't have realistic rain mod. Incompatible at the moment, but we can work with that. Reroute. Yes. Alex called it. Good catch there. Everyone give a GG to Alex because we would have been spoiling one beautiful tour if we missed that one. Yeah, let's take that one. A bit more chill. Good. Thank you. Hey, thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are enjoying the show. Feel free to join chat so we can give you a proper welcome. You got a trucker to pull his horn for you to hear the sound. Oh, that's cool. Glad he indulged. What a nice guy. I would have been too shy to request it. So good on you for having enough courage to request for it. This is the opposite way, but maybe no one's checking. Echo. Oh, we have an echo here. We'll try that out later. Yeah. KW now, no longer HW, or HK rather. Same with the sign there in front, and also even on that seat and even in there. So all Kenworth up again. I'm happy with that mod. Thanks for sharing that, guys. I refuse to GG to Mr. Suggestion. How bitter is that? There we go, that's what I want, the echo. There we go. Don't let the boat hit the bumps. No promises. It's a bit of a narrow thing, and there looks like there's a truck getting some fuel as well. Okay, good. He took a different lane. He's smart enough for it. Wipers, please. Oh, we get some custom wiper sound action in here. Man, I love how just everything comes together, right? Combine all those small sounds, all those small details, and they just add up to such an immersive experience. Where are we turning? Not this one, the other one. Okay. Here comes Clumsy. I better go the other way. Exactly. Whole arm pull sign, and he did it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I should try that sometime. What is the arm pull sign? Like that? Or is that for the train? Is it a different one for truckers? Oh, that's the one. Cool. Yeah, Zeemod has taken this to a whole new level. Just keeps raising the bar. See my floating skills there, guys. Ah, bro. Thank the sounds for that. Snow runner, snow runner. Don't say bad words, Alex. Family friendly channel. Oh, that don't even have words for it anymore. XPO Logistics. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they also are get to the US. Was there a trailer with that? A truck with that trailer on? Man, Jon Ruda's truck is just so cool. So stable. Even if it is very heavy on the frames. So worth it. Kind of heavy on the wallet too. Still so worth it. It's the same cool. Yeah, there goes the grind. Bro, for like a second or so, a gear cam. Oh my goodness. You have an overlay already with the shifter positions. Unless it's not reflecting anymore. Wait a minute. That got me curious. XPO logistics is very common. Ah, I see. Good to know. 1 second, 1 second. Let's take a photo here, because even if it's raining, we have the power of the improved photo mode, so we can take a photo of that bridge and make it as good as daytime. Oh, I love that. Awesome feature. I was reading through the SCS forums, the experimental beta thread, and there was someone who was saying, it doesn't really like, something to the lines of, I'm not really excited for that improved photo mode. Like, I was like, my expression you could make into a meme. I almost replied to him directly, but I tried to be open-minded. No, this is huge. For me at least. And I'm sure for some of you guys as well. The photo freaks. Because it just unlocks so many possibilities. Doesn't matter if it's bad weather. You can just pretty it up however you like. And as we get more mods in here with beautiful skyboxes and more choices, imagine if NL was here and just click through there, right? And this is a very big thing because some people would say, well, you could just use the console for it. Not really, because in the console, if you set the time, if you go out, that will be the time and your job would have been late already. Here, everything is isolated to just inside the photo mode. So it's not just a matter of convenience, it's also a matter of the job still being viable. And it's a big, big thing, especially when you're in a job like this, when you want to deliver as promised. Let me get back to chat. Sorry guys, I'm falling a bit behind today. I'm so enamored with the sounds in my monologues. That's a very tough question, Ark. It's a very tough question. I think overall, it would now be the C15. But I think the engine itself, I still like the very raw rattling of the DD60 series. Still like the roughness of that. The bass is great, but personally, just my personal preference is more of a very throaty sound. But yeah, that's just preference. In terms of quality, no question. Quality-wise, the C15 hands down. An Easter egg. We can try. Maybe I shouldn't have refueled, so we could have checked it out. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Alex. I saw that as well. Regardless of the sky, you still have that rain effect. Let's see if they can refine that later on as the beta comes along. That's a nice catch. That would improve the immersion even more. NL, good old days, yeah. Yeah, JPX is progressing. I follow his Facebook page. It looks promising, although the skies still have that JPX feel for me. It's not the most natural looking thing, but it is very photo worthy, right? It has that Instagram look to it, which is nice. Some people prefer that. I'm just not sure if I prefer it, but we'll test it out for sure when it's out, and we'll see which one we like better. Goodness, I can't overtake this guy. Maybe we should speed up a bit. Risk getting caught speeding. Oh, and probably not on this junction. Probably the worst time to try and speed up. Okay, let's get back on our lane. Yes. FLB is the American Fuso, at least in Jack's books. No! 1 second. What happened? Wrong buttons. Mistakes have been made. Okay, now we're back. Nah, I just wanted an excuse to float gears properly. Oh, the grinding is real. But even though the grinding sound is painful, it kind of is still more realistic, isn't it, than the default sound. Quite nice. Gears all floated away. Clumsy button hitting. Ham hands. There it is. Clip. Enabled the parking brake while traveling at 60 miles per hour and then shut off the engine. In addition, not a disaster in the making at all. Oh, there's also a new command, right? 1 second, let's try it. So if I pause here, if I go to the console, there should be a, what is that again? Show game elements. Its default is 1, but if you turn that to 0, the barriers, the excess should hide. And we shouldn't need a mod for it anymore. That being said, that will be very dangerous for me because I will probably miss some turns. I shouldn't be going to, but I end up going anyway. 1 second. Why didn't that work here? Have a good one, Hasib. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for the suggestions. Now that doesn't seem to work. Default 1. Is it a different no, it's not game elements. I think this is the old command. There's a new one, right? Show or hide. Show game blockers. That's the one. Game blockers is the new thing. So when we turn that to 0, there we go. So the arrows are gone. The game elements are the parking signs and whatnot. Those get automatically hidden when you go to photo mode, like the rest area, the gas station, the pickup points. Those are the game elements. The game blockers, those are the dead end signs. So that's the new thing. Good. So you can hide that now even without a mod. There you go. Thanks, Alex. Yes, there is still a wall. That makes it very dangerous, I imagine. Show jack fuel. Normal is 0. Oh my goodness. I'll never live that down. Just like I will never live down that moment when you had to have help to start your engine in Farm Sim. Classics. Yeah, it would have been great if also the barrier itself would disappear, huh? That would have been amazing. Oh, that looks beautiful. When we get past through here, let's take a photo. Over on this side. Photo. Don't keep bringing that up. Interestingly enough, that doesn't get affected by the goldfish memory part. Let's get a bit of drone shot in here. Highlight the beauty of this junction. There you go. Oh, that's even more beautiful. Overlooking here. Where are we anyway? Are we still in Washington, guys? Have a look at the map later. That looks pretty good to me. Oh, it looks even better, huh? Some clouds. Have a look at the map. Yeah, still in Washington. Right? No. We just crossed. Or almost crossing to Oregon now. Double check that the waypoints are still there. Yes, good. Portland. There you go. Thank you. Awesome. 50 again. Nothing happened. Finally, the rain is over. Back to sightseeing. So how about you guys? What is your favorite engine sound now? Has the C15 dethroned whatever it was your favorite before? Or do you still have that favorite? Yeah, for me that probably would still be the DD60, just the engine itself. If I could combine that with the rest of the package, that might be the perfect one for me. But no problem driving with this engine for the foreseeable future. I think it will actually grow on me even, because that bass is just something totally different level. Oh, all the bridges here in Portland. Goodness. Look at this. This is one of those multi-level bridges, isn't it? Not sure what you call it. Double-decker. DD60 forever. Really like the rough sound of the DD60. Subtle floating icons may still work and it got rid of the wall. Oh yeah, that's true, that mod got rid of the wall itself. It also got rid of the barriers by accident, I think. Because before there should be some signs in there, right? With one of the recent versions. When we were last testing it, it got removed. So the entire barriers got lost. Oh, this is cool. One more photo, guys, sorry. This is a nice shot. I can imagine. Detroit Diesel is your favorite, eh, Juke? Thanks for joining, man. Looks like we have a lot of DD fans here. I'm happy. I'm not alone. But yeah, this engine sound, no complaints at all. I'm sure some people have this as their favorite. Love that shot. DD60 forever, 2-stroke DD, oh my goodness. That one I think I like to hear only for like maybe 10 seconds. Anything more and that is very detrimental to the hearing. Bridges galore. I'm getting goosebumps here with all these bridges. You also like the DD60. Yeah, Geek Squad. C15 is your new favorite engine sound mod. Great to hear, man. Great to hear. Why? Because of this Jake break? Awesome, right? Awesome. There was also a comment, it's very rational. He likes the sounds, but it's too stock for him. So I guess he's more used to like the more open pipe sounds kind of thing, or straight pipe. So he likes the N14 better. I think that's what I remember from the comment. It's pretty cool. All good, all good. More options, more fun. But yes, this C15 definitely recommended to everyone. Even if you're not a fan previously of payware stuff, £4, that can be very affordable for most folks. If you're able to buy ATS, I think you should be able to buy the C15 and you won't regret it. You will not regret it. What was that? There's a question mark there. Is that a viewpoint? Might be, but it's too late now. It's okay, we'll continue on. Yes, no problem at all. Thanks, Alex. Can't decide which one is your favorite. So many good engine sound mods, I know, right? Zeemods N14 and his DD60, now C15, yeah. My personal favorite for ATS would be the DD60 engine with all the other sounds from this pack. So I might make something like that. Thanks a lot to Zeemod for opening the definition files, and I think I'll try something along those lines. And then I'll release a compatibility patch so you guys can have that combination as well. But for ETS2, definitely that, what's the name? DC16? The 4 series, the one with the machine gun idle. That is my favorite sound in ETS. Also Zeemod for sure. But yeah, I like it with a bit more raw element. He released a next-gen sound which is great, but it's a bit too refined for my taste. Quality-wise, it's top-notch, but it's just too refined for my taste. It's too clean. I like that rough sound. That's many packets of Jaffa cakes. Imaginary Jaffa cakes, you mean? Doesn't exist, right? Just all a figment of your imagination. Yeah, I wonder what Zeemod will be doing next. Oh, yeah, speaking about that, if you guys aren't in his Discord, highly recommend you join. He shares a lot of information in there. He has a team already in there, moderators and whatnot. You can also get support from his products from that Discord server. If anyone has a link, feel free to share here, although make sure you are allowed to post links, okay? Because otherwise Nightbot will filter you. He will think you will be one of those wannabe famous bots. 55 here. Oh, that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. You guys notice that? If I try to slow down here, no more engine brake sounds. You know why? Because the cruise control is now utilizing the retarder instead of the engine brake. I don't like that. I would want to get rid of that retarder now. So whenever we slow down, it will be because of a it will use the engine brake instead, the jake brake, like that. So now I can still have it, but I have to do it manually. I cannot let the cruise control do it. I forgot that's the main reason why I removed the retarder in the first place. Is it this one? No, this one. Almost missed my turn. Yeah, speaking of Zeemod's next project, if you are in his Discord server, he has been sharing stuff, work in progress stuff, in one of the channels. And it's very interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like he's working on a trailer. Yes, a trailer. I think it's a tipper trailer. So actual 3D models are being shared. And that surprised me a bit because it looks like he's now getting into the modeling aspect as well, 3D modeling. Not only in the sound department, but it looks like he's also invading into the trailer department. Anyone seen that as well? Feel free to correct me, fact check me there if I got that wrong.
Bro.
He is working on trailer. There you go. Thank you. Very interesting. That's going to be payware most likely. Thank you, Alex. That's the Discord link. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Especially if you are using one of his sounds. That's where you get the support. Hey Jay, how's it been, man? What have you been busy with these days? And I like that lighting. There we go. For ATS to its stuff, love all the sounds he's done. The modern sounds of the Scania NG. Ah, nice. Yeah, definitely understand that. For me, it would be the 164, but I can totally get how people would like the next gen sounds better in some cases. Oh, that grind, that rattle. Where is it? Here. Turn left here. So I think actually, let me just do an experiment, okay? And remind me to reroute. As Alex has taught us, we need to reroute whenever we enter the mechanic and change something. Or I think even just enter the mechanic maybe. I'm not sure. But let's try something, okay? Might call this blasphemy, but let it be. So what I want to try, first I will remove the retarder. And next, I will switch to the DD60 and we'll see if the interior sounds will remain. I think they will. I think they will. But just to be sure, just to test it, I don't like the silencer variant. This one is what I want. 515. Yeah, that one. Spam reroute so I remember. Yes. And then you let me know if you want to keep the DD sounds. But let's do that first. Hey Slider, how are you, man? Have you heard Zeemod sounds yet? Ah, yes. That's the one I want. The rattling, all the roughness. Just happy the power doesn't cut off. Oh, are you guys getting rotating brownouts or something? It's been a thing in many countries recently. Yeah, it's still there. Yep, interior sounds are still there. So you can change the engine sounds, but as long as you have the CAT C15 in there, the interior sounds will apply. So you don't even need a compatibility update, compatibility patch. Cool. So you guys let me know which one you like, DD60 or CAT C15 engine. But the good thing is we're keeping everything else in here. Now I'm not sure the gear shift. Oh yeah, even the gear shift is still there. Oh, this is win-win. This is exactly what I want. Okay, you know what? I will call it here. We will do this combination. Oh, gear grinding. Yes, I like that roughness. Okay, let's try it. A DD CAT C15 60, yes, that's the one exactly. Yeah, unfortunately we've switched to a different sound pack now. So we have DD60 engine with the C15 interior sounds from that pack. So this is a bit of a hybrid. Let's go for a bit of ride here and then let's go to the next mechanic. Need to reroute, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go and find the next mechanic and see. It's going to be a while though. I don't see any mechanic nearby. Not even one in Eureka, nor Ukiah. The next one is in San Rafael here. So we do have this 270 miles for driving with the DD60. And then from there, you guys let me know if you prefer the C15 or the DD60. Okay, let's do this experiment together. So let me lower the windows. Those idle sounds. Sorry, I know I'm very biased, but I love that rough sound. always brings a smile to my face whenever I hear the idle sounds. Because of the cyclone. Ah, I see, I see. Goodness, stay safe, man. Hope things get better soon. There is Medford. What's there? Oh, Medford is... Well, we are not really passing through Medford. Yeah, it will be too much of a detour. That's okay. Those interior sounds only work in the W900, SCS and Ruda. Ah, interesting. Why is that? Did he miss adding them to the other trucks? It's a bit of a shame. Thankfully, the open definition file can make it applicable for your truck as well. Oh, the Jake brake sounds so weak now from the DD60 because of what we've heard with the C15. Oh, this is getting me conflicted. I love the idle sounds of the DD60, but the Jake brake I think I like much better the C15 now. Decisions. Switch back to DD with those interior sounds. Yeah, I know, right? Hard choice. Beautiful. Not too shabby. Up the windows, getting a bit too loud. Why is it so soft? There it is. Actually, that's not bad either, is it? That's with windows closed already. Okay, we'll hear it later. For science, sorry. Got too busy experimenting. Okay, looks good here. Because those sounds were recorded on a W900 are only authentic with it. Ah, makes sense. So you can apply the engine to other trucks, but he purposely only allowed or modeled the interior sounds for the W900. That makes sense, yeah. I would have been happy to make it applicable for other trucks too, since we have like this generic sound for most of the trucks anyway. But I understand his point of view. Interesting. That means I'll have a lot of tweaking with the open definition file if I want to drive with another truck but retain these beautiful set of interior sounds. Nice. Hit and run. Only here for the sounds. Oh yes, the sounds. Definitely. Top of the list? Second from the list, if not top. I blame the boat. Yes, let's frame it like that. The AI hit me. He knows I was testing stuff. Daily vehicle crash. Just another day in Clumsy trucking. All good. So how are you liking or not liking the sound so far? Let's do a poll. Alex or Jay, do you still remember how to make a poll? Can we make a vote on C15 or DD60? Sorry, just I always forget how to do these things. There's the Jake brake. No, not a pushover, but not as boomish as the C15. But not bad either. Speaking of not bad, Oregon is not bad, huh? I had a very bad impression about Oregon because there are some roads here which are not friendly for clumsy driving. Like the speed limit signs are not accurate. There is no warning that you need to slow down. So if I only follow the speed limit, I always get in trouble. But for the most part, this area I think looks pretty good. The bends are gentle. You get that early warning, unless they also improved the signs recently. Maybe that's something new. Yeah, DD and C15. So DD60, 60 or CAT C80, C15, C15. Thank you. Imagine me as IRL driver, switching 4 engines for one load. Also the transmission. Yeah, all for the sounds. But yes, looks like I'll be sticking with the W900 thanks to Zeemod and thanks to Jon Ruda. This is the perfect, the ultimate combo. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I was really hoping for when I bought the Jon Ruda W900, is to get Zeemod sounds in it. Oh, come on. That's fine. Gives me a better reason to do this. Let's open the window so it gets as loud as possible. That's how the jake brake sounds like, with the max intensity. Hey, Rook. Yes, indeed. Krishbom's sounds have been the first set of sounds I tried for ATS. That has always been a staple in the community. The pioneer. There we go. Thank you. Voted C15. C15 is winning the poll so far. Great to hear, guys. We will switch to whichever wins by the time we get to that next stop. But it's good, right? The comparison. Man, I really like that gear shifting sound. I didn't think I would like it so much. Did that change from the pre-release version? So I think I notice it more now. Sounds so good. Hey Lender, thanks for joining. DD1? %67%. Nice. I thought C15 was winning. Who tipped it over? Looks like we were sticking with this one then. Wow, it was a close fight, huh? Yeah, I can understand. Both of them are great. Alright, we'll stick with this then. Hey bot, glad you joined, man. How are you? Thanks for joining. Welcome back. Yeah, Krishbom sounds are great. It's just that Zeemod is stepping it up a notch even more. I think it's been a while since... Correct me here if I'm wrong. I think it's been a while since Krishbom released something for ATS. I'm not sure if he was able to release something since he started recording his own sounds, which makes a lot of sense because he lives in Europe, right? So he mostly has exposure to European trucks. So when he's recording himself, I would imagine he records European trucks. He has more access to that. Thanks for the bits as well. Sorry I missed that. missing a lot. Goodness. My bad. Appreciate it. There you go. Thanks, Alex, for helping Lender out. That only is applicable with 1.41 onwards though. That is a new command with 1.41 as far as I know. So you will only have access to it if you're in the experimental beta at the moment. Hey Deso. Not quite, not quite. But yes, 141 experimental beta for ETS2 is also out for those who are not aware of it yet. You need the password and everything, just the same as in ATS. But I'm sure you can Google things around if you are really interested in trying it out. Hey, thanks for the bits, bot. Appreciate that. With Fmod plugin 141, it works now. Awesome. Great to hear. Are you doing convoys with that plugin? Or Truckers MP, maybe? Yeah, 141 with mods. Not in a convoy, to be clear. Convoys are still not allowing mods in. But yes, 141 itself thankfully looks pretty friendly with our mods. Most of them are compatible. Sounds, trunks, accessories looks like. Oh, I forgot the Zeemod freshener. Okay, in the mechanic we'll be stopping there anyway. We'll change to a Zeemod freshener. Should I ask again if you guys want C15? No, I shouldn't, right? Because the DD61 already. Yes, I'm hoping for a convoy as well. When mods get supported, for sure. But next week, I am hoping we can get into a convoy next Friday during the stream. We'll see if that works. And if anyone is interested in doing convoys, you guys can post in the Truck Sim channel. I'm more than happy with that. You can organize convoys there, and if it gets too heavy, like if there's too many messages, I'm more than happy to make a separate channel for like convoy organization, convoy organizers, convoy related stuff. You get what I mean. I can make a new channel for that if you guys want. But yeah, I really like that when you guys get together and schedule convoys together, so you can talk about it there. And then if also reason why I also want you to post there is because when I have some free time, when I am online and have my wheel set up and whatnot, then maybe I can even join sometimes. So looking forward to those drop-in moments with you guys. That will be amazing, which is the exact purpose of the convoy in the first place, right? Easy organization. Just drop in and drop out. Good. Convoy logistics channel. Yes, exactly. Look at that, Jack just owning it. Links galore. Thanks, man. No worries, bot. Catch you whenever. Let's organize things in Discord and see when we can join. New channel. Yeah, for sure. We can do that. We can do like a truck sim convoy. Truck sim has so many layers in it now. Actually, Plum suggested putting the truck sim into a separate category altogether. You guys okay with that? Or are you okay keeping it in that general chat area? I'm okay either way. Let me know what you prefer. Looking good right there. Yes, yes, definitely. The VTC Convoy voice channel you can use. I'm not sure if everyone has access to that though. Maybe I should change the permissions there. Make that accessible to everyone. Because right now I think you can only speak there if you're a sub. Something along those lines. Oh, we are entering the new area. This agricultural inspection thingy. Nice. All vehicles stop. Do they have one of those pipes that Alex pointed out to me? They have that here too. We'll see. Are we on the right lane? I might have needed to get on that other side, huh? Yikes. Stutter channel 2. I think I might be a bit too high for this. We might have a problem here, guys. Trucks go to the left. Thank you for that info. Don't. I will have to nudge the guy. Might have to do some invasive maneuvers here, guys. Oh my goodness, this might turn into a disaster. They have now experienced my nudges, I know, right? Inadvertent houseboat. Oh, those guys are giving me the looks. I wonder why. Stop pushing. Oh, I like the echo there. It's like Jack could have done if he didn't move. Yes, I know, right? He would have been victimized. Well, he got victimized by that already. That's where the nudge came from in that game that shall not be spoken of. Okay, something should happen here. Nothing happened. It was needed. Or I could have just turned off traffic, huh? That was also one-way cheater. I had it coming. So let's look for that pipe, that burning pipe kind of thing. Didn't see a thing. That's more like it. Hey bot, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for 3 months. Welcome back to the bro zone. Hope you don't regret it. Thank you for joining. Thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. What a nudge that was. Nudge for the books. Feel free to join chat. We are mostly a friendly bunch here. Although you might get trolled from time to time, but it's friendly trolling only. Hey Orsa, good morning. Wow, very, what do you call it, early? Late. Depends how you look at it there. Just in time to see that. See what? Right? See what? The denial is real. Bro zone ends in 3 days. No worries, man. No worries. You'll still be a bro. Just not be in the zone. Latest blog video with the CEO. I haven't seen that. When did it release? Oh, interesting. Let me see if I missed anything. Cancel their stream. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I don't think anything pushed through. Hope everything is fine on their end. Yeah, you never know, you never know. Just keep coming. Where I have a hard time floating gears is when it's downshifting. When shifting up, it's a bit more straightforward because you just have that Addams Family sound, right? Let me show you. There you go. It's not as audible because of the echo. But when it's downshifting, it's harder because you supposedly put it to neutral and then you rev up and then you try and look for that proper gear. There you go. So it kind of goes into that gear grinding spot for a second or so for me. I still have to practice that. But all this gear grinding new sounds, this is really great for me. I like it. 45. Sure. The Jake brake is not as boomish, huh? As the other guy, as the C15. I kind of am missing it, but I'm not sure. Still a bit torn, which one I like better. It's a close call, definitely, as the poll is giving, as the poll results have shown. That's a good sign. That means both of them are so good. Earlier this week or last week, I actually didn't know there was an interview with the CEO. Not the one this week, I see. Mods will be coming to Convoy. More trucks will be able to in Convoy and much more. Awesome. Slow down. Thank you. All in development. Working on stability and performance. That's amazing to hear. That's the news I want to hear. Thanks for sharing, bot. Looking forward to it. Imagine having these sounds, but times 8 or how many, depending on how many players there are in maximum. All the Jake breaks you can hear. Jake break all you can. I like the sound of that. That will be the stream name when that happens. Jake break all you can. Called Convoy. Thanks, bot. Looking forward to it. Let's give that boat a bit of highlight. The only highlight it will be getting from me before I throw it off the river. There's just something so sleek about the Jon Ruda W900. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's because I paid a premium for it, so I feel its premiumness. Is that a term? No, but it looks premium, doesn't it? This grill especially, I really like this kind of grill. It's like iconic for a Jon Ruda truck, for a Jon Ruda W900. Because the default one is the one with the, they call it, the vertical bars, right? So this one is very distinct. Yeah, we've been changing the time in photo mode a while ago. Very nice feature, it's amazing. And it doesn't affect the actual game, so your job doesn't get affected. It's perfect, love it. Premiumness, that's a technical term. Yes. Much more than 8 trucks in a convoy. I also heard that, and that's great news. I see a viewpoint up ahead. Let's go and explore that. Looks pretty promising. All these, what are these? Redwood trees? Humongous trees. Even the air brakes, I think, have a different sound. Do they? You guys spot it? Let's try it. That one. Yeah, that's different, right? Giant redwood. Wow, I know my trees. This one's saying Sequoia. US 199 Sequoia Forest. Redwoods would be a good photo op. Oh, definitely. Let's look for a bend with lots of these. Yeah, like that. That exact bend right there. And then let's take a photo. I remember taking a screenshot here before. Unless this is a new area. Maybe, huh? Anyway. It looks great. Oh, that looks good. Let's take a photo right then and there. That looks like a photo op in and of itself. Very nice. That can be a new ATS intro. That can almost match the Colorado cliffs thingies. Had giant redwoods previously. So this road existed before. I remember a similar road, but I wasn't sure if it was the exact same one. It looks great. Very nice. Okay, let's take another photo op later because with that we can change the time. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. There you go. Maybe I should separate them a bit, huh? Maybe on that bend we can try. This one right here is the money shot. Just not with that Pepsi van. Let's let it pass a bit. This one. Let's see if that works. Side panel. Why? Where did that come from? There you go. That's the one I was hoping for. And let's try tweaking the time of day there. Want to buy a side panel? Oh my goodness. Ban those guys. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the power. Time of day. How about that? Looks great. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, that looks awesome. It's a perfect view of those trees. Bit too wide. That can be the thumbnail right there, can it? Not. Pretty funky sounds. Like it. Kind of hard to look for that sunset shot, huh? Sorry guys, just one more. Looking for a nice lighting from the front if I can find one. That one looks good too. How many bands have you gotten so far, Jack? Oh my goodness, it looks so dark now. The lighting is amazing though, isn't it? The reflections are quite nice too. Wrong one. More redwoods on the new road below Eureka. Oh, looking forward to that. Definitely be taking a lot more photos there. Thanks for the heads up. 1 million times. Yikes. Very nicely done. So anyone changed their mind since then? From C15 to DD60 or vice versa? Or are you still set in your preferences? Whoa! I think I'm still good, but it's really a very close call. Big Ben. Yeah, the old box I don't think fits anymore. It's too safe for him. Need a more hardcore box just for Jack. The 1% philosophy. Oh yes, that's a great point. Drive safely. Yes, that's exactly how it looks like, how that works. And yeah, that's a great point. Adding a few sounds here and there, and look how far we've gone, right? Even that like gassing up sound, that is iconic. Just sounds so different without it. Thanks for letting me know, Drive Safely. Yeah, I really like that philosophy, that 1% rule of improving yourself just a little every time. So you don't get pressured trying to change overnight, trying to improve overnight, and just focus on getting better every day, no matter how small that improvement is, and then celebrating the small wins. Good way to get by. Is that a boat? Can we nudge it? That guy? A boat on stilts? Can't make up your mind. Yeah, so true. AI traffic sounds in 141. Thank you for all your contributions so far, Drive Safely. And yes, looking forward to those future projects. Amazing stuff. Why is there a bus here? This is truck territory, isn't it? I'm clickish. Okay, let's park here. Block the rest of the road. Not the best parking. Not my proudest parking ever. But it will have to do. Plenty of small wins coming. Looking forward to that. Why does it always rain right after I sleep? Fine. Fine. Okay. Good. Clumsy parking. No better description for it. For you, your C15 is your main engine, and the N14 for the 389. Actually, yes, that's a very good point. I might actually follow that as well. Because if it's so hard to choose which one is the best, and maybe all of them are at that level, all of them are best. So a good way to shuffle them up is to tie them to the truck. So I think I like that approach. You know what? Let's go back to the C15 again. Geek Squad convinced me. Because I like that. When we get back to the Freightliner, then we'll hear again the DD60. But when we're on the W900, we can have the C15. And when we're on the 389, we can have the N14. Amazing. That way, it's a win-win-win, whichever combination you go for. Oh, the two-stroke DD, oh my goodness. I have not heard that in the longest time. I don't think I've heard that since F-Mod, or with F-Mod added. Have you tried it recently, Alex? Is it still as deafening? Definitely? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get crucified for that. No two-stroke DD. Thankfully, I think no one caught it. It still works loudly. Okay. Great. That's only for the Mac R, right? Maybe when we get back to the Mac, we'll try it again. He caught it. No one just reacted. It's that bad. It's like one of those stunned moments. Did he actually dare saying that? Exactly. Hey, thanks for joining. Feel free to join chat so we can give you a proper welcome. Normally, I don't call out the new follows because some people prefer to stay as lurkers. So I try not to call out the names, but if you are okay with it, then just say hi and we can all give you a proper hello. Thanks for the mods link in there. Thanks. You guys know where we are? Because I don't. I have no idea. One sec, let's zoom out. See. Does that help? Not really. Hello, coast. I do remember driving through here before. I think this is near the... where we should be in California already, right? DD Zeemods is better. It's going to be hard to beat that 2-stroke DD. When you want to go def, I don't think anything else comes close. Yeah, agree. Definitely agree. C15 has the better Jake. For me, the DD60 has a better idle sound. So it's really hard to choose. So let's go with all of them and shuffle them up depending on which truck we're driving. I like that the idea. C15 has better Jake brake. Yeah, I think we are pretty unanimous when it comes to that point. That's great to hear. But I would welcome other opinions as well, in case some other people feel differently. I remember the N14 had the most amazing Jake brake before. You guys still remember how that sounds like? Because I remember a lot of videos came up because of that Jake brake, that infamous Jake brake from the N14. Has it been beaten now by the C15, in your opinion? Ne plus. And be thankful Scottson isn't here right now. Yeah, the N14 Jake brake, I remember, has an amazing sound. I just can't quite remember it and how that compares. But I think the C15 is even more boomish, isn't it? I think it's the bassiest I've ever heard. Yes, bot. Driving the beta. Experimental beta 1.40, 1.0.28s. And no, I don't have that memorized. I'm just reading from the top of the screen. Because SCS is very adamant at keeping that there. They don't want anyone to miss it. One for mods and one for convoy. Yes, that's what I have. I have a vanilla profile which has no mods. That's the one I'm using for convoy. That's the one I used for the convoy a week back, was it? And then I have this modded profile for all the modding excitement. It's easy to miss because when you see the screen, your focus is of course on the moving things, so it's easy to miss the experimental beta until it gets pointed out to you and it looks so obvious afterwards. So no worries, perfectly understandable. You should maybe like blinking in and out like then people would complain. But I know people have been complaining about this. They've been trying to find ways to remove that experimental beta floating thing there, which I have no qualms about. I mean, for me, it's fair enough to have that disclaimer on top. Yeah, that's the right word, was tainted by Alan and Cyril. Alan! I remember that video again. Oh, whoever thought of that was genius. Wow, we can actually bypass. Look at that. bother me at all. Yeah, me neither. I actually forget about it after a few seconds of seeing it. Riding with Dave. Oh, IRL trucker, nice. Cool. What truck does he drive? Does he own his truck? Or does he work for a company? Speaking of real life truckers, I've had someone comment his profile photo itself was a W900, and he mentioned that that's his truck in the profile photo, and that it has a C15 equipped in it, and he says that the engine sounds from Zeemod are spot on. So that's high praise, if that's to be interpreted correctly. Did I miss my turn somewhere? Did we? One sec, huh? Where? Oh, okay. Okay. So that's passed already. Okay, I see. Why is it still 251 miles? Okay, so maybe that was a bit more than what I intended. Let me try that again. So if I click on that, still 251. Interesting. Okay. Oh, a while ago it was 293, wasn't it? And we've traveled a lot since then. A T680. Nice. What's CFI? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the company. CFI, when I hear the term, it comes to me as Certified Flight Instructor. Haven't tried C15 at Zeemod release yesterday, which you pre-ordered. Oh my goodness, you will be blown away. We'll switch back to that when we get to the mechanic. Yes. Right. But yeah, because what we've learned based on bad experience, right, is even if the recording is coming from a real truck, there's still a huge factor about the mixing. So it's great to see that Zeemod has both of those covered. 30 zone? Interesting. I guess having bad weather here isn't ideal, as we are soon entering one of those cool areas with the redwoods. If needed, we'll change the thing. What do you call it? The weather as needed. But hopefully it dies down on its own. Contract Freighters Incorporated. Makes sense. Thank you. Just below this town. Thankfully, we have Alexo in chat. Who needs Chatty Cathy when you have Alexo or Alan? I think Alan is a better name. Alano. Not too shabby. Is that a street name? Something street. R Street. Okay. Interesting name. Thank you, Nightbot. For those who are watching, might be new. If you're interested in seeing more videos, check out the YouTube link there as posted by Nightbot. Goodyear, is that from the DLC? It's interesting. Yeah, so more videos in there. I post all the stream footage from the past weeks, past years in the YouTube page, including the infamous Mexican boat incident, which I have a mind to just deleting outright, but for the sake of, what's the term? Posterity, I think. I'll keep it there. A CFI paint job for T680 in the workshop. Oh, that's perfect then. Dave must be happy with that paint job then. I love those wiper sounds. A lesson for all. What lesson would that be? Never trust Alan. It's interesting, but one of the best sounds I think in this mod, aside from the jake brake, is the gear shifting sounds. That gear shifting sound has really grown on me. It's like a reward for proper shifting. It's great. Oh, the infamous yellow sock. When we were doing a convoy, I was asking about that all throughout, and I could not understand what it was for the life of me. Hey crewman, kind of. It's complicated at the moment. We have a bit of a Frankenstein config on this truck right now. A while ago, yes, we were fully on the C15, but right now we have the DD60 engine, but with the C15 sound pack as the interior sounds. So the gear shifting, the indicators are all from that sound pack, but the engine itself is a DD60, also from Zeemod, the free one. A CAT fan, that's great. We're switching out to that again later. Yeah, right now what you're hearing is a DD60 engine. This is my personal favorite, but I am open to trying out the C15 and the Cummins N14 from time to time as well. It's nice to switch them up every so often. But the only thing that I guess we're missing in ATS are the air seats. You guys told me these American trucks also have air seats, right? Just like the European trucks. So would it be an accurate enough to just maybe try and copy the file from Zeemod, the one for ATS2, for the air seat sounds, and just paste that in ATS, see if that works without any other modification? That would be nice, because the default sound for like the cabin shaking, I think it's still default. I don't think this mod has any custom one for it. Would be nice. Would be a nice change, but I'm not sure if it's realistic. Might get some purists who complain at me. There's a mod for air seats. Oh, also for ATS? I see. I'll need to have a look. Thanks. The one I'm familiar with is Zeemods for ATS2. Hey Rex, thanks for joining. How are you? Your favorite is DD2. That's great to hear, Jay. Yeah, I really like the roughness of it, especially the idle sounds. Oh, there go the redwoods. Impossible to miss. Looks like there's a fiesta as well going on here. Some kind of fair. Let's take a photo here. This might actually... The Legend of Bigfoot. Wow. Okay. I'll take that. Yes. The free sounds is available either in that selfie page that Alex mentioned or in the Steam Workshop. The free ones are there too. And the exclamation point mods should get you the entire list. That's more like it. Let's get a bit of a different sky here. Want more clouds. That one looks more scenic. Amazing stuff. Thanks, Ark. It's a boat. Hopefully not a Mexican one. We have bad memories with Mexican boats. Or at least I would say I have bad memories with Mexican boats. I think the others have fond memories of it. Oh, look at that. Hear how rough that sounds. Yeah, DD60 for the win. But yes, we'll switch later, guys, for our cat fans here. After we get past this redwood forest. Man, this is nice. Good call, Alex. Those words were something I never thought I would utter. This looks really great. I'm sure this would look even better from this angle, like so. Perfect. Exactly as I hoped for. Let me get a different shot, just try it out. Hey, thank you. Hey, thanks for the bits, Orsa. Let's reply on buying expensive mods you got me. Yeah. Thank you for the bits, man. Appreciate the nice gesture. Awesome gesture. That's huge. Goodness. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. I remember the discussion now that you'd rather give it to me than buy expensive mods. Well, thank you. I graciously accept. If anyone else feels the same way, don't be shy. That's kidding. All good, all good. Let's change the time of day here. Get some more lighting on that truck. Not that one. Something like that is perfect, I think. Yes. Good. Goodness. Oh, no worries, Geek Squad. Thanks for the heads up. Enjoy. And if you can manage, take some photos. We'd love to see. Bet you would be in for some sights, some nice stories. I think before you also went on a camping, right? Had some nice stories for us. Unfortunately for me personally, I am not akin to camping. I'm a city guy through and through. Actually, I have an embarrassing story. Actually, I have a lot of them. I am very fidgety when it comes to creatures. Any insects, any animals, any critters that sneak up on you or whatnot. Not really even sneak up. As long as I see anything, I don't like them. It's a bit akin to like streamers who see sudden spiders popping out of nowhere and shrieking like Grey Mother. Not saying names, but maybe you can imagine. I'm somehow similar, and there are incidents. So we have this walkway. Remember that spider? When we go to the... Who could he be talking about? You know, right? Does any name come to mind? I don't know. Let's take a photo here while I go on that monologue. So we, on the way to the train station, we walk around 10 minutes, and this particular walkway it's cemented. You know, it's not like a dirt road or anything, but there is like it's surrounded by a bush of grass, some bushes on the side. And before the pandemic, it used to be that was always well maintained. So it would always be low, very mowed. What's the term? Mowed properly? Lawn mower, like mowed properly. But since the pandemic, maybe they've had some cutbacks on the staffing or whatnot. But that has been growing. So with the bushes growing, the critters have started coming out, and I always fear now that area. When we are walking there, I'm super paranoid, and any shuffling in the bushes makes me jump towards Mrs. Clumsy, and she always laughs at me. I think she's actually preparing her phone one time so that whenever I jump, I get caught on camera. That will be very incriminating footage. Blackmail material. Yar! How are you, Rohan? Can you guess what engine sounds we have? Knowing Rohan, he would probably know already. I'll give you a sound of the Jake brakes. really can identify them. Me, I have a hard time identifying them for the most part. I just know that I like the sounds. Pro ears right there. Find that ear. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, the D60 has 3-stage brake. This is the maximum. At least it was. When you turn it on and off, does it change? No, it's always the maximum, I think. So I only have to set it once to max, and it's always max when I turn it on and off. Or like when I turn it off, when I turn it back on, do I always have to max it out again? Sure hope not. That's a pain. Rohan sounds have a high FPS. Not if they're not RGB. Only if they're RGB. Because if they don't have RGB, they would stutter. It stays maxed. Awesome, thank you. It's great. Welcome back, Hasib. By the way, yes, I had to remove the retarder sounds. The retarder. Because it overtakes the jake brake. When you're at cruise control and you need to slow down with cruise control on, it uses the retarder, not the jake brakes, and I like the sound of the jake brakes much more. Bro, RGB. Yeah. Why did I signal that I was turning left? Interesting. Don't hit the ambulance. Don't hit the ambulance. Oh, that's not an ambulance. You can hit it. It's a U-Haul. No problem there. Quite an interesting town, this one. Where are we now? Did we go past our thing? Our mechanic? Hopefully not, because I want to switch back to the C15. Yes! All the interior sounds are new and it's amazing, especially the shifting. It's my favorite sound now. It's perfect for floating gears. I need to demo it to Rohan, guys. You'll have to pardon me here. So when you're shifting, Rohan, when you're floating, right? Good indicator is the Addams Family tune. So, dun-dun-dun-dun. Perfect. Yeah, and now you can hear it perfectly with those gear shifting sounds. Yes, exactly. So good, so good. That's me. What? Is it not your generation anymore? Is there no Addams Family anymore these days? No revival or whatnot? Or is there a different Addams Family? This road is so much better in 141. Okay, thanks, Alex. Yeah, you really notice when it's something different, right? Okay, this one. Are we in the old area now? I'm not sure. I get paranoid trying to decipher which is new and which is not. You don't? Oh, now I feel old. So I sang all of that for nothing? Oh. Goodness. So that's how it feels, huh? I was going to say some names. But yeah, so that's how it feels when you feel old. I know some people can relate to that more than others, but let's be kind, let's not name names. times. Lumpy the Agent. You've seen Adam's Family, so you know the tune at least. Okay, so it's not in vain. Still in black and white. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, or to the stream. Thanks for joining, and if you're in the mood, say hi in chat. I'm sure the guys will give you a friendly welcome. They don't bite, for the most part. Still silent. Old jokes incoming. You deserve a ban. Speaking of watching stuff, what are you guys watching at the moment? Any new series? Me and Mrs. Clumsy have been binging on Grey's Anatomy. Kinda GG levels. But it's good. It's engaging. And it's, how many seasons is Grey's Anatomy now? Not even sure if it's still ongoing. I think it has at least 15 seasons. Goodness. Disney Plus. Don't summon that guy. Yeah, don't say bad words. I still haven't gotten Disney Plus myself. Season 2 of ATS trucking. That's the answer I like. Yeah, you guys don't know it. It's always a trick question, you know. When I ask you what you watch, there is only one correct answer. There's only one channel. That's the correct answer. Last half of Lucifer 5. Oh yeah, I haven't started season 5 yet. I didn't know it was actually cut in half. But yeah, I recently saw that the second half got released a couple of days ago. Interesting. Might have to catch up. Hey Super, did that shameless plug get you out of that lurk? Sorry about that. Glad you're here, man. Thanks for joining. Watching Star Wars The Bad Batch. Their new animation show for Star Wars. Ah, I see. It's from Disney Plus, I imagine. Yeah, that's very nice. So many new series that's only available in Disney Plus, and they're continuing the stories there where the movies left off, right? Both in terms of Marvel and in Star Wars. That's really tempting me to get into Disney Plus, but not quite there yet. Almost, maybe one step. Right. Oh yeah, Loki, goodness. What was that series? Falcon and the Winter Soldier? That was very good too, from what I heard. You guys agree? There's the mechanic getting back to the C15 shortly. Hey bros, good morning. Thanks for joining. Still pretty early in there, isn't it? What the time is it? 8? Almost 8 a.m. Was very nice. Good to hear. Yeah, maybe eventually. Not yet. Alright, let's switch back to the C15 here and the Zeemods freshener as well. That's the one I mentioned, the shaking of the cabin as you go across a speed bump or some unlevel surfaces. Alright, let's see. So we want to change the engine. I want the ZM The 500. Is there a more powerful one? Yeah, lots more options now. You don't really need it that powerful. Said M525, I think should be more than enough. Still no retarder, and then let's put in the freshener right here. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Which one do I like best with this truck? The red one seems to fit. The black one looks more sleek. Let's take it that one. We'll get it for sure. Well, here's a sneak peek. You know what? Let's keep it here. Let's open the windows and start it from here. Do we need to reroute? I guess so, because otherwise we'll be taken through that I-99. Not I, but that 99 thing again. Which takes us away from the interstate for some reason. Conspiracy against the wallet. Here we go. There we go. With the keys clanging and whatnot. Not as raw, not as gargly, but my goodness, that bass. That one is as rattly as you can imagine, as you would want. Include the shake of the steering wheel that comes with the force feedback plugin. You guys see it? Oh, it's not there. Where is it? 1 second. I want to recreate it. Oh, it's not there. Sometimes it's there. The steering wheel shakes when you steer to the edge. This side, pretty clear. Looking good. I know I said I really like the DD60, but now I'm also getting second thoughts here. This is sounding very good to me, my goodness. Which tune, Alex? Which tune? I'll sing it for you, in case you forget. Oh, it does have a different sound. Maybe when it's when you open the windows, it has a different like clanging sound when you go through bumps. Didn't notice that before. Here we go. Ah, it's I need an open space so I can rev, so I can accelerate properly. I want at least 2 or 3 instances of it. That's from Sound Fixes. That's the new one. Oh, no wonder I didn't notice it before. Thanks. That's a perfect example of that 1% improvement. Thanks for that, Drive Safely. That's awesome. Can you hear that even from the windows closed? I have to pay closer attention to that. Let's get into some bumps here. Is there a curb there on that side? Not really. Okay, we'll have to be stuck in traffic for a while here. I'll sing it for you later, Alex, when we get to the highway. In the meantime, let's open the windows first and enjoy the ambiance. Will we get to finish this job? Oh crap, no, 449. Unless we can... No, I don't think so. With California truck speed limits, I don't think we can. We'll try though, we'll try. Oh, you're grinding. I'll sing it properly later on the highway. So there has to be a pause can't be the same tune because it takes a while to rev there to get to that level. And for those who are not familiar with the Addams Family, after you hear this will be ingrained in your head. And then you can Google it, and then you'll know where it comes from. Let's close the windows here. Slow it down there. Get shaded to clean. Gee, thanks. Fan service, man. This is... Alright, let's start it. For the first part. Oh, it's a huge gap. It's a huge gap though. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It needs to be much faster. Yeah, I need to edit it. Like I have to sing it, if that's what you call singing. Hum it maybe is more closer. It's closer. And then I have to cut it so to remove the pauses. Close enough, I'll take it. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure which I like more now. I'm really liking this now. After, I think I just needed to scratch that itch of hearing the DD60 sounds again. And now I'm perfectly happy in staying with this one because my goodness, hear those jigs. Right? Goodness. Oh, very sharp turn here in the bridge. Don't go to Hollywood. Ay, ay, ay. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can make it. How many miles? 421 in 30 minutes. Should we punch it, Chewy? I think we should. Let's hear. Let's see what this engine can do. Maybe I'll have to turn off traffic violations for this, but here we go, guys. Maybe I should have taken that 800 horsepower engine, huh? Pedal to the metal, as you can see in the overlay. Get away! This guy is very... Oh, don't stop! I thought I would be safely overtaking him, but then the boat had a different idea. The Clumsy 500. Don't ban me. Doing this for the job. Oh crap. There's a helicopter already chasing me. See it? That guy in the back. Clumsy, Clumsy, or Clumpy? I think it is Clumpy. Clumpy will make an appearance soon. There you go. This is Clumpy now. Did that work? Yeah. Clumpy trucking. I hide my face so you don't have evidence that it's me. Maybe it's Mrs. Clumsy. Maybe it's Mrs. Clumsy driving. The Clumsy 500. Oh, bumpy. Let's bring that back. See, that's what you can do with a Stream Deck. Can you do that with a side panel? I think you can. Incriminating evidence removed. That's the one. Clumpy, are you not on at all? Yes, Clumpy took over. Clumpy is on a deadline. Still smooth though, isn't it? The frame rate is able to catch up. It's able to just do fine. Yeah, how is it that with ATS we don't get stutters? Maybe it's the mods that we have, huh? ATS is just cleaner. Much cleaner of mods. I don't think we've had even one stutter all throughout the stream. It's very nice. That being said, we don't have a cargo, an own trailer. But I think even in ATS, an own trailer is not causing stutters, right? From what I've seen before. Don't jinx it. Too late. We are in a hurry. Should I have my flashers on? Isn't that what guys with emergencies do? Oh my goodness. What sound is that, guys? That sounds like someone has a trumpet. What part of the engine is that? We had a stutter there. Just a micro one. We're in a hurry. Move away. Or else. Okay, fine. Overtaking from the right side. This is what you call Manila driving. I was away, came back to this. We're trying to finish the job in time before I end the stream. Clumsy took over for a while. Fast and Furious 100 Clumsy edition. Seattle driving. Does this look familiar? Dangerous driving? No. This is perfectly safe. Drank too much coffee. Oh my goodness, I've had amazing coffee today. I finally found the beans I want. I'm sticking with it. There's no stutter. Yeah, I know, right? And then a mini stutter happened, yes. That's what they call jinxing it. Perfectly safe and awesome way until AI decides to pull out on you at the last possible moment. 290 miles, wow. I think we can actually make it. 85 miles per hour, this is how fast the Bell 47 goes. And that's a helicopter from 1946. Amazing stuff. Professional driver, I know, right? Racing sims, here I come. Maybe not. Roads in Texas with 85, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just a bit above the speed limit, just 30 miles above. Don't think that's an issue, right? Oh, we have a gunner here. Just nudge them a bit to the right. The nudging skills are the best. I love it. Just give them a little woof. It's a Jeep, no harm. He was literally asking for it. Racing Trucks Highway Edition. Oh yes. Yeah, it always comes back to the nudges. Always comes back. We're in a hurry, guys. Someone wants their boat. We'll get it to them. Or whichever parts remain after we're done with it. It has been through a lot these past few minutes. Will there be like a speed block and MP convoy like we have in World of Trucks? Oh, yeah. It's a good question. I guess one way is they could enable if the host decides to use the speed limiter function in the gameplay settings. They could say that that's applicable for everyone who's joining. So that's one way to limit the speed. A bull bar and maybe a sidebar, or maybe, you know, those tires in Mad Max, you know, like the wheels have like spikes to the sides of them. I think I like that better. That will be better for the nudging. Yeah, I think that should work. Clumsy drivers delivers a keel and half a propeller. That might actually be overstating it. Maybe just the railing is left. With Mexican horn ban. Now I know where the ban came from. Come on, we can do this. But I really like the horn. Really sounds like a truck now, right? Oh, come on. Jack was asking before what happens when you go through a way station without stopping. We should know very soon. That's what happens. Way station should be banned, I know, right? Maybe you should have lights as well. Let me have a look at the GPU usage. 95%. When I turn off lights, it goes down to 91, 90, 89, 94. Around 6% increase. Not that bad anymore. Unless I'm actually losing frames. Oh crap. I have a feeling this guy's pulling out. Don't even think about it. There you go. Yeah, we're just testing the sounds, guys. It's amazing, right? It becomes trumpety when you really step on it. That's our service. Yeah, it looks like someone's in trouble. They sent a chopper for us. Sorry. Need a bit of evasive maneuvers. I have no time for traffic lights and waiting for that guy. Manila driving at its finest. The Philippine flash. Yeah, there you go. I still have it. Still have my skills from back home. Oh yeah, I forgot we have this under lighting kind of thing with Jon Ruda. Fancy. Cheating. Call that being creative driving. Lights turned at the exact moment, I know, right? That actually worked. These sounds just get better the faster you go. Oh, maybe not such a good idea to do that here with the windiness. Professional truck driver gone rogue, I know, right? Let's keep the hazards in there, just so if someone decides to tune in, they'll get an idea that this is not my normal driving way. Just rushing. Looking good there. Bakersfield. Where are we delivering this? Barstow? Yeah, we're pretty close, I think. Turbo wine is yummy. I know, right? It's so good. Oh crap. 5,000 to fine. Not a problem. Red lights are not a thing when you're in a hurry. No, don't do that, guys. Bro. Yeah, that's the perfect example here. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, we actually got through, including the boat. If there's anything left of the boat, that is. Maybe that's the reason why we didn't hit anything. Because there's no boat left. Thread the needle. That's exactly it. Been playing a lot of GTA. Yeah, I think so. Oh my goodness. This is actually fun, huh? It's like letting loose sometimes. Stop being a prude and enjoy. Thankfully, we can do this in the sim without harming anyone. License to screw around. Almost there, guys. And in addition to speeding and everything, we're actually also blinding the opposite lane. Why not? Although no one has been flashing at me. Is that because of the aisle in the middle? Tumbleweeds? Even the tumbleweeds agree. Oh crap. That's a bit too sharp for our speed. ACC is free to play this weekend, just saying. Is it time to get on the big leagues? Oh my goodness. Don't tempt me. Days Gone is that sandbox thing, right? Looks pretty good. Who was playing it in our group? Was it Pao Pao? I think it was Pao Pao. Oh, still takes a while, huh? I thought we would have been in there by now. What time is it? 9:30. Sound bad at all. At all? Is that the one? XVO Logistics? And the Loves Tanker? Oh my goodness, those sounds. Yummers. Getting close to 2-stroke PD? At least the volume is. 100 miles to go. At all. ACC race weekend. Oh no. Are these skills enough? Someone's summoning. I know you guys miss him. Alright, Space Hunter. I hope the boat gets delivered. We will see. Have a good one, man. Thanks for dropping by. Catch you in Discord and in YouTube. Sorry. Why are these guys so slow? There you go. Oh my goodness. Single lane goodness might not be conducive for speeding instances like these. Now these blind spots are very dangerous. We'll see what we can do. There's someone on the opposite lane. No, he's not yet. Nudging skills for sim racing. So you mean I can nudge my way to victory? I like the sound of that. There you go. Almost there. I've been saying almost there for a couple of minutes now. My goodness, this is tiring, huh? Full attention. If you crash, we have a boat. We can still get there. A backup plan. A plan B. Oh, that's a bit fast. Man, those gear shifting sounds. one there. All good. Okay. Almost home, guys. Almost home. It's a tunnel at the end. Yeah. That sounds more accurate, actually. Whoa! Sorry. My bad. I think my engine just exploded there. Rip. I wish there was engine damage when you shift wrong, when you do that kind of stunt. I wish they would punish you by giving you engine damage. That would help shifting more properly, right? Trucks fart now. Yeah, sure. Sounds like it. So now where are we taking this guy? Oh, come on. I'll have to reverse it. Oh. Boats have a thing, I think. Boats have a thing. Boats are divas. They want to be reversed into place. Enjoy your racing sessions. I think so too. A true Mexican boat stream and not it. Oh, I don't like to do this at night. We have 2 hours remaining, so we can't really sleep. Okay, fine, we'll have to push on with it. I think I'll hit that guy, but we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't work. Ay, 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 ay. How do we do this? This will take over 10 minutes, I know, right? Okay, I'll have to reverse here. Yeah, I thought I'd finish early, my goodness. But the boat never fails. Crap, I don't think I can do this like this. At least we have some nice engine sounds rattling all over the place, but this is not helping. I have to think about this first. Okay, let's plan it. Let's think about this. Is there a way for me to align that boat there? I think I'll have to reverse all the way back and then make a U-turn somehow and then do a reverse kind of U-turn. Kinda-ish. So that means I'll have to turn this as far as I can. I have half a mind to doing just that, Panda, just skipping the parking altogether. Which one is incoming message? Okay, that seems to work, at least. Okay, so at least we're getting that out there. I think it's better if I don't have my headlights on, so the lighting will not shift continuously. Alright, so let's see, how do we do this? I can probably reverse. Yes. Okay, let's do that. Like so. Really testing the engine here pretty well, huh? Okay, and then we move through here, and then we reverse that side this direction. That makes sense. So from here we reverse that bolt opposite side like so. We're going to hit this part. We are pretty close. Have to be careful. Okay, do have some space now though. Can sharpen it out a little. You guys enjoy there. I will I will take some time here. See you guys in an hour. That looks cool, but it was a bit too much, so let's correct it.
A few moments later.
Yes, exactly. That's the perfect one. So here I have to stay here on the left side and then go straight, and then I'll turn it to the right later. I have to go straight first. Keep it as wide as possible to turn. Bring Clumsy to finish the job. 2 hours might be. 6 Clumsy. I know, right? Okay, let's see. So now, can I make that turn? I think that works. But we'll have to be very careful of the left side here. Come on, turn. How does that look? Dang it, I don't think that works. We can try, but it might not be enough. I might have turned too late. We'll hear the blug in a bit. Let's see. No, actually we do have some space left, but maybe it will work. Let's try anyway. I'm hitting the left side already. Okay, and then if we turn left here, does that straighten it out? Okay, that's yeah, I guess, kind of. Alright, so now what we want is to sharpen that turn. Yeah. Yes, lesson learned. Boats, they know how to bite back. I guess this is revenge for all that speeding I did a while ago. Having flashbacks, oh the pain. Yes, why did I relive this? I thought we're done with it. Oh my goodness, the engine gave up on me. The only difference is now we have much more amazing sounds, at least to keep us company. That's the only silver lining here. That's supposedly working. I don't think that boat is turning. But okay, at least if we get a bit of space, we can move forward and get some more leverage at least. Because right now, that's too straight. Okay. Krishboom Volvo D13. Just no push over, just not as crisp as this one. That way, right? Should work, I think. Flooding back to me. Yes, why did we choose this boat? My goodness. Why oh why? Boat not included, which is a good thing, I would say. A best thing, actually. That's close, but I think it won't be enough, but we can try anyway. Or not. Okay, fine. Let's keep away from that barrier a bit. Okay, let's try and turn that as sharp as possible. And then let's see if we can... Okay, in terms of turning, I think it's working fine, right? But now we have to face it this way. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's going to be troublesome. Mexican boat light. Yes, at least it's not articulated, right? Okay. Straighten that out from the start. That looks good. That looks okay. Setting new standard for sound modes. Yeah, definitely agree. Definitely agree. Am I hitting something there? Let's have a look. I'm missing that part, which is perfect. Customer expects to... Well, maybe if you look just outside your window, you'll see I'm here, kind of. Almost. Okay, getting close, getting close. I see the white light. Ah, close guys, we are close. Okay, so turn it there. And bring it all the way back like so. Oh my goodness, that trailer will not turn. Come on, will not that work? Oh, it won't work. Customer expects his boat. There you go. How about that? I think that one is pretty close. The next one, this one, should be the last reverse. I hope. That looks good, right, guys? How long did it take us? 11 minutes, more or less. It's not bad. Assuming this will really be the last one. Must look nice. There we go. Oh, I'll take that. No more taking back. Thank you. It worked. Oh yeah, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. Looks like the boat is somehow still in shape. Yes, I'll take it. Good thing I was speeding, yes. We needed all that buffer time.
Bye, have a great time.
Oh my goodness. Satisfactory? Oh yeah, he was kind of using it to hit stuff around. 2.1%, but still good. It's still leveled up. 77 now. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. 9k lost, but we still have 101k all in all. All good there. Well, that's, I think, a perfect way to end the stream. Thanks, guys, for holding tight. And thanks for the vote of confidence. Amazing stuff. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. Catch you on Discord, okay? Thanks for the fun times as always. Super happy you guys managed to join the stream. Thanks. Have a great weekend and Clumsy Trucking. Happy Z modding and bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking. See you soon.